think it is going to be key for Rangers to play that pressure defense and try to get out and run. The Scoopers come in with a 6'9" post and a 6'6" post. So not too often that we have Eric's not the tallest guy out there. He had a really nice game against Custer. Like we said, they go right down into Jorgensen. Can't get the layup to go, and the Scoopers come down with the rebound.
That's a good look, though. If you're Hill City, you're happy with that look, and now you just get back on defense, man-to-man here for the Rangers. Looks like a 1-4 low. Oh,
good back door there.
Flash.
Gets right to the rim and can't get it to go, but the rebound comes down to the Scoopers, and number 25 there, Vilm, gets it up and in for the Scoopers. So that offensive rebound, try to keep them off the boards if you can. The Scoopers jump out to a 2-0 lead here.
So man-to-man defense for the Scoopers. Again, they really rely heavily on, trying to control their opponent, keeping them in that 40 to 45 range, just like Hill City. So two similar philosophies on defense. Jorgensen, long three, no good. Rebounded there by
Heinert for the Scoopers. And Heinert brings the ball into the front court, gets it over to Lichtenberg. Down low, can't get the going. Good rebound there by Jorgensen, giving up just one shot. Devin Bueller looks to push the ball into the front court. He's going to turn the corner, goes down, and going to turn the ball over. Heinert there. Looks like Devin slipped on the drive, and now the Scoopers look to push. Good defense there by Alex to stop the break. Alex Steckman. Bus gets the ball at the top of the key there.
So Sturgis going to run a lot of different set plays. The first one you saw, they looked like they wanted to do a flex set, and the guy just backdoor. We used to run that same play,
There's
Josh,
another backdoor. Heinert gets right to the rim. Good pass there by number 10, Lichtenberg, and Heinert gets the layup to go. So 4-0 lead here by the Scoopers. And Scoopers just playing a man-to-man defense, half court. So the Rangers going to get into their set here. It's kind of one of those things that good backdoor there by Everett Sullivan, going to be called for the travel, though. So
good help by Vleen to get over there and put him in jail. But, good find by Eric Jorgensen. And good backdoor there by Sullivan. So the Rangers have got the ball deep into the Scoopers' paint a few times, just haven't converted yet. So 4-0 here with 2 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Yep, a bus guarded by Bueller there. Good solid defense. And
there's a lot of fun matchups to watch today. Buss and Bueller is going to be a fun one to watch here, 2 versus 0. The other one I'm looking forward to is Vleem and Jorgensen. Heinert doing work on Escobar. Rebound. Here's where the Rangers want to run.
Yep, going to be a foul there called. Nice job by Bueller just to kind of draw the contact there. And, of course, you want to try to get the Scoopers in trouble if you can. Foul called there on Peterson. That's going to be his first, team's first for the Scoopers. And I think it's interesting that the Scoopers are just playing a half-court man-to-man defense. They don't want Hill City to get out and run either. I mean, obviously they've watched the film and they know that that's probably Hill City's strong suit. They want to get the Rangers into kind of a half-court ball game here, especially with the size advantage that they have. So Bueller gets the ball over to Steckman. Steckman gets the ball into Escobar.
Good decision to kick it back out. Sullivan dribble drive, guarded by Heinert. It's going to be a foul on the ground, I believe, and
called on Heinert there. So baseline out of bounds there for the Rangers.
Oh, we love a good baseline out of bounds play here. Box set for the Rangers. Ball will be inbounded by Devin Bueller. Sometimes you see like America's play out of this, and
the elevator screen there, and actually going to be a foul on Escobar there. Kind of unfortunate. It looked like the Scooper player was kind of off balance, and maybe Escobar just gave him a little bump, and he goes to the floor there.
Yep. Tough call on the inbound, and regardless, it goes back to the Scoopers, and good defense there by Steckman as Vleem looks to inbound the ball for the Scoopers.
Yeah, and this is interesting, too. I think they're just taking Buss out, saying, hey, we don't want Bueller to hound the ball all the way up here, up the court. We'll just let Lichtenberg bring the ball up the court.
I think it's Lichtenberg.
Lichtenberg.
Yes.
Okay.
So Vleem, top of the key, kicks out to Lichtenberg.
Lichtenberg gets it out to Heinert. Heinert will shoot that from the outside. He's a good outside shooter. Gets all the way to the rim, though, and can't get it to fall, and Sullivan's going to come down with the rebound for the Rangers, and now the Rangers look to push.
Good job of Sturgis getting back on defense here as Bueller puts him on skates. Reverse layup is up and good. And
yeah, we've talked about it. Bueller gets going early, and that's a good thing for the Rangers. So nice move there by Bueller. Way to try to run the floor. It was kind of a secondary break, but he was able to get to the rim and score the reverse layup for the Rangers.
So motion offense here for the Scoopers.
Offense really spaced out for the Scoopers. Give some driving lanes. Buss is going to beat Bueller there, and he gets to the rim. Nice pass over. And actually, who was that? Number 25? Looks like Vlem is going to convert on that. Nice drive by Buss and nice dish. So
yeah, again, we say good teams rarely have to help. Devin kind of gambled there. It put Eric in a 2-on-1 situation, and good find by Buss to find Vleem for the layup. Sullivan.
Yeah, right to the rim for Sullivan. He's sneaky. You know, he's probably only about a 5'9" player, but he kind of plays in the post. He plays a lot bigger than that. He's in with the 6'9", 6'6" guy and able to get kind of beat him and get up and in. He uses his body really well, so nice move there by Sullivan.
So down into Vleem, guarded by Jorgensen. Goes to his right side and rebounded by Jorgensen. That's second rebound of the game for Jorgensen as Sullivan brings the ball up and centers it to Bueller. Rangers will look for a little set offense here. Guarded closely
by Buss. Good defense there by Buss. Reverses the ball over to Steckman. Looks like Bueller was looking for a backdoor, and Steckman gets the ball stolen there by Leitenberg. Leitenberg gets all the way to the rim. Pretty good defense there by Steckman to cut him off. Now Heiner's going to take a tough shot and knock it down. Escobar right in his face there, and Leitenberg able to knock that shot down.
So Sturgis very intentional about going inside. Heinert has 4 points. Vleem has 4 points. So they're big boys getting it going down low here. Hill City on the
flex screen there. Almost had it. Looks like Jorgensen's going to turn the ball over on the dribble drive there, but then Steckman, good defense there, right back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen's going to get blocked. Good defense there on the play by Peterson.
So Buss looks to push the ball. They have numbers as Vleem at the rim. Shot is up and good for Vleem, and that's 6 points now for Vleem early on. And Sturgis, like I said, is pounding the ball inside against this Hill City Ranger team. So pretty good defense by Sturgis. Bueller into Jorgensen. Kicked out to Sullivan.
15 seconds left on the shot clock. Looks like Bueller's looking for a screen. Good defense there by Leitenberg. Bueller's going to find Steckman on the back door.
After, that's a tough call, but Bueller passes the ball to a cutting Steckman. Bueller runs over a Sturgis defender, and that's tough. They say you never leave your feet to make a pass. Unfortunately, he did. When he came down, his momentum ran over the Sturgis defender, so that is going to be the first foul on Devin Bueller.
Yeah, Ben Miller checks into the ball game for the Scoopers for the first time, the first sub, and it also looks like number 2, Wormstad checks in for the Scoopers.
Devin's got to be careful here guarding the perimeter. He's got one foul. Nice dish by Buss. Kicked out.
Pretty good recovery by Jorgensen. Steckman comes down with the rebound, gets it off to Bueller. Now the Scoopers doing a real good job of getting back and stopping that break by the Rangers.
So high screen and roll with Jorgensen and Bueller, guarded by Wormstad. One hand pass to Sullivan. Out to Jorgensen, guarded by Peterson. He's just got so much length that it makes every shot hard here. Good defense by Wormstad on Bueller. They sure let him play physical, both teams. And 6 on the clock.
Put up the three-pointer, can't get it to go. And Buss is going to come down. It looks like Steckman's going to foul on the rebound there.
So pretty good defense there by Sturgis. Rangers looking to get things going. They're stuck on 4. Now the positive, Josh, is that Hill City's playing good defense. They've held a high-scoring offense to 10 points here.
Yeah, now close out the quarter though, right? You don't want to let Sturgis go on a little run here. At least play solid defense, keep it to where it's at, then you can kind of organize at the quarter. But finish the quarter. You always say good teams finish quarters. So Bueller guarding Buss here. Bueller going to be called there, just another bump there. And that's one that it is kind of frustrating because Bueller feels like he's getting bumped on the offensive end. And then so he feels like maybe he can play with that. That was a little too much body. I think it was a foul there, but it was one that I think you're kind of saying, well, they're bumping me, I'm going to bump back. So second foul there, team's 4th foul.
So Wormstad inbounds to Peters.
That's
Heinert, excuse me. Guarded by Escobar. You can hear Coach Buss just saying, let's run a little motion offense. looking for some screens and some pin downs and maybe some back cuts here. Shot clock down to 20, and that'll be an unforced turnover. Good defense there by Hill City. So, shot clock is off. Hill City can play for the last shot if they elect to. One thing to watch, Buhler has 2 fouls. Be nice to get a bucket if you're a Ranger fan here before the quarter break. Just get a little momentum, get a little energy and juice here. So, little elevator screens we talk about. Oh, that's going to be 3 on Buhler. That's pretty easy call. Put his head down and ran over number 2, Wormstad. Great defense by Wormstad. So 18 seconds left, and that's going to be 3 fouls on Buhler.
Yeah, and Zane Messick's going to check in for Buhler now with the 3 fouls. So, yeah, if you're a Ranger fan, that's one that's a tough foul. I know Buhler's trying to be aggressive and get to the...
So Coach Harvey didn't really like that call. He's going to get a bench warning. So remember, they changed that 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. They'll give you a warning typically before they give you a technical, unless you say a magic word or do something like that. So he's got a warning. Next warning will be a technical.
And Steckman, good, steals the ball away. Going to be a travel called on the play.
And Sturgis' defense is just everywhere right now. So they're doing a really good job defensively. 13.9 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Leitenberg guarded by Steckman. So Leitenberg trying to get back to his right hand. Ball screen by Heinert. Gleam, top of the key. 6'9" man, no good. So that's how the quarter will end, 10-4.
Yeah, so pretty good defense by the Rangers. I mean, like you said, limit the Sturgis Scoopers to 10 points, but offensively against Buss, he's a real good defensive player. Doesn't have a whole lot of varsity minutes, but now's the time to step up here.
Yeah, you're right. Nice inbounds play and turnover there, but really good job. They throw the ball to the corner, they seal, and then just an errant pass, but CJ Steckman will check in now for Escobar. So Escobar goes to the bench here early in the second quarter. And Messick brings it up. To your point, they've been letting them really bump and grind on the guard. So we'll see how that works. Nice. Oh, it was a good seal by Jorgensen. They just can't quite get him the ball. So another turnover for the Rangers. Buss brings the ball up the court. Tip from behind. And Jorgensen and Gleam battle for it.
Boy, pretty quick jump ball called there. Didn't look like there was much. There wasn't dual possession for very long, but long enough there. So the officials call the jump ball, and the Rangers will take over possession. So Messick's going to bring the ball into the front court and gets it off to Steckman. Steckman's going to dribble to the left, gets the ball into Steckman.
The law firm, Steckman and Steckman. Papa Bill sitting down in front of us. He's going to be so proud.
Yeah, nice look by Alex there. You know, it's interesting. CJ plays spot minutes, but he always seems to find kind of that open spot. He'll, especially from his brother finding the ball. So CJ Steckman will go to the line to shoot a pair here.
Foul on Leitenberg. That's his first, and
first one's good for CJ.
The prop bet, would CJ Steckman score the first points for the Rangers in the second quarter? If you had that on your bingo card, you are correct. 1 out of 2 at the line, and it gets that lead
that's
back.
That's what Messick can do. He's a really scrappy defender there for the Rangers. So, yeah, they're going to call an offensive foul there. So, you know, he is a pest, and he can kind of frustrate the offense. And, you know, he gets in there and does a good job for the Rangers on that possession. So.
Yeah, and what an advantage for Hill City. You have a really great point guard in Devin Buhler. He gets some early foul trouble, and you can go to the bench, and you get a freshman like Zane Messick, who's just gritty, and he's not going to back down from anyone. So good job by him. You can see Sturgis really helping in the post every time the ball goes to the wing. So they're going to make it hard for Hill City to get the ball to the post there, and Steckman, that shot just misses. Looks like how his dad warms up during
deep post here by the Scoopers, and gets it right down in the rim. Yep. Nice move there by Gleam.
So that's 8 points now from Gleam.
Just really deep post there. Good post position. Steckman gets it over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen looks to make a move. Gets it back over to Steckman. Steckman's going to go to the basket. It's going to be out of bounds off of Alex Steckman. And
now, Josh,
turnover
and
to
anybody
the
watching at home, you probably see Sturgis does such a good job of packing it in. So Hill City, which I didn't think would have a problem with this, but they're going to have to shoot them out of that defense a little bit, right? Make them come out and contest and hang on you when the ball's away. Does that make sense?
It does. I think the Scoopers are doing a real solid job of recovering the shooters, so they are packing it in, but they're bothering even. They're not giving any open looks from the outside, so screen and roll. They're good recovery by the Rangers. And Lean gets all the way into the rim. Can't get it to go, and Steckman's going to get it out to Messick. Messick's going to take it. Good decision. There's that three-pointer that you're talking about, right on line. Looks like nice bucket there by Alex Steckman. Rangers needed that, like you said, just to kind of loosen up. They knock a couple of those down, and they kind of.
Well, and they have the players that can shoot from outside and make this happen. So they'll. A little pressure back here on the defensive end, and Gleam wants to go right. Drops steps back to his left. Nice move, but he travels. First, really good defense by Eric Jorgensen.
Yeah, he didn't.
Straight up, no pancake slap.
No pancake slap. And what I thought, it was just one of those things Vlem held for just a little bit too long and kind of got uncomfortable in the post. Players kind of want to make that move that they work, and when you think about it, sometimes it kind of.
So now a little momentum on the side of Hill City, and just a bad pass there. Good job of contesting.
Going to be a foul called. You're going to call a foul on Messick. Thought he might have had the ball, but it looked like he did have some arm in there. So he's going to stay with the Scoopers here. It's going to be Zane Messick's first foul. Team's sixth.
That's actually not a bad foul, though. Zane hustled back. There's a couple Rangers that ran back as quick as they could, and make them at least earn it in the half court, and there you go. It's an empty possession because you hustle back and foul. So Rangers hanging around. They have a little bit of momentum here. 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Again, that good help side here by Sturgis. Steckman dribble drive. Going to be fouled by Wormstead.
Yeah, that was interesting because I think, Steckman's a lefty. If he would have kept the ball in his left hand, I don't think the foul would have been called there because he's kind of shielding it off with the body. But he came back to the right hand and kind of got his hand up into the defender's body and drew the foul there. So good play by Alex Steckman. He's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. And we said at quarter break, Steckman maybe is the one that kind of can step up for the Rangers, and he's done that so far. Hits the first free throw.
Yeah, that gives him 4 points this quarter, and he's got 4 out of the 5. Steckman brothers have all 5 points this quarter for the Rangers.
All right, so Alex is going to shoot a second here. Rangers down by 3. Make it 2. Nice free throw by Alex Steckman, and now Ian Jorgensen's going to check into the ball game. He's going to give his brother Eric a break. So both teams have some of their bench players on the floor, giving their starters a little bit of a break.
So Steckman going to go full court defense here, guarding Leitenberg. So Ian Jorgensen one-on-one down in the post. Nice move there by number 50.
That's Miller.
I didn't even have him in my book. Good move going back to his left.
Yeah, so the Scoopers lead by 4, 14-10, 4:35 left to play in the second quarter.
So Steckman one-on-one, drives, kicks out to Sullivan.
Alex Steckman knocks down a three.
He's one, if he gets hot, look out. It could be a fun night for Alex Steckman.
Against Spearfish, or it was Phillip, I guess, when he that one was just right on target there. So
nice dribble drive by Leitenberg.
I'm surprised there was no foul called there, but there wasn't.
Good rebound by Ian Jorgensen. He gives the Hill City Rangers such good minutes there when he comes in. I like his game and his development here. So a little momentum. Hill City 13-14. They trail by 1. And the Rangers will get into that shuffle offense, cutting off the high post. And here comes Sullivan on a flex. Nothing doing there. So Sullivan guarded by Heinert. Heinert does a nice job on defense there. He goes straight up.
7 seconds left on the shot clock here, so Zane Messick's going to take it in. Tried to get it into Escobar, going to turn the ball over. Heiner, good defense there for the Scoopers, and now they look to run. It's like for 5 there. Cruikshank gets the ball, can't get it to go, and Heiner.
What a move, looks like Dirk Nowitzki there.
Yeah, he's got a really nice, just soft touch. He'll shoot the 3, and that mid-range game is really smooth for Heiner there, the Scoopers. So back to a 3-point lead for the Scoopers. Steckman controls the ball, brings the ball into the front court. Gets it over to Sullivan.
Steckman drives, step back, a little deep on that one. You could tell when it left his hand it was going to be a little long.
Yeah, now the Scoopers have a run out here. Rangers do a pretty good job of getting back, although they still have two guys down. This is one where
wow,
we got really lucky here. It was interesting. Ian Jorgensen was here helping Alex Steckman out, so we kind of had a 5-on-3, and Sturgis kind of bailed us out there with the travel on that one. Looked like they were going to get an open layup. So Ian Jorgensen give a couple good minutes for the Rangers. His brother Eric checks back into the ball game for the Rangers. 2:35 left to play in the second quarter. 3-point lead for the Scoopers.
There's that help there by Miller, and Steckman drives, finds Escobar. He took one dribble, maybe one too many. You'd like to see him go straight up, but good find by Steckman and good catch by Escobar. Really good defense by Heiner, and guarded. Leichenberg kicks it out to
something's on the floor there. Heiner right to the rim.
Heiner's having a nice game. He's got 8 points tonight, and there is something on the floor.
Yeah, I saw it come out. It was just. They're trying to say there's something on the floor.
Maggie Taylor's going to run out and grab it. Look at that.
Jorgensen gets the ball into the tough shot there by Jorgensen. Can't get it to go. And the Scoopers come down with the rebound. So Heiner brings the ball in the front court. He's going to shoot the 3-pointer. Doesn't get it to go.
Good
so
board.
Yeah,
Jorgensen elevates.
Jorgensen, that's one that if you're a Ranger fan, you're hoping that doesn't go down. Oh, good defense there by the Scoopers to steal that one away by Leichenberg. So minute 28, Scoopers up by 5. It's kind of made a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, Heiner has really propelled this run. He's got 4 straight points and stretched that lead. Miller, a deep 3, almost banks it in, and rebounded by Jorgensen starting the break. Throws it over to Messick, who then throws it over to
Steckman.
Rangers look tired. I think that's a really good timeout by Laramie Harvey. With 1:05 left, burn a timeout, collect your guys, get together.
Yeah, I agree. Great timeout, because it did feel like Sturgis was getting, Rangers looked tired. You were afraid that maybe Sturgis would get a couple buckets there and go into the halftime, with some momentum. 5-point game right now, Rangers basketball. They score here, you're back into within 3 potentially. The Rangers are right there. I don't feel like they've played their best basketball. Defensively, they've played really well. Offensively, Steckman has kind of kept them into this quarter here, but their defense has been what's kept them into the ball game.
Yeah, and Sturgis, pretty obvious that their recipe is we're going to pound the ball inside. All 18 points have come from in the paint tonight. So 18 points right in that area. Now, if you're Coach Harvey, you're saying, first of all, we have to pressure the ball where they can't get into the paint, and then just don't let them get that deep into the paint, right?
Yeah, so Brandon Escalante is going to check into the ball game for the first time. He checks in for
nice rip and go by Steckman.
Yeah, he gets it to fall. So big play there by Alex Steckman. I was just going to say, he checks in for Escobar. Escalante does. So Hill City going small right now.
So we always say being left-handed is kind of a +1. It looked like they were playing Steckman to dribble back to the middle. He literally ripped right at his knee, dribbled to the bucket, got an old-fashioned 3-point play.
So the Rangers down by 2 now. And 1 minute left to play in the half. Scoopers ball. Leichenberg brings it into the front court, guarded by Steckman. And Escalante on Heiner now, so Heiner's going to take it right to the rim. Good dish there by Heiner.
And Gleam scores that bucket, and Gleam's having a nice night. He's got 10 points, but
really smart play by Heiner. Says he's got a guy that's quite a bit smaller on him. Zane Messick from the top of the key, going to take the 3, going to be just deep, and looks like Gleam comes down with the rebound for the Scoopers. So the Scoopers can play for 1 if they want to, and that looks exactly like what they're going to do. Lead by 4 points right now, so they're going to try to get the last bucket of the half. maybe.
So Blaine. Nice
Good
cut by Heiner. Back to Blaine.
And he puts the shot up and in. 10 seconds left to go. If the Rangers can get one off here, see before halftime, the Scoopers lead by 6. So Messick's going to take the ball right to the rim. Can't get it to go. And Sturgis comes down with the rebound. They're going to take it to half. Scoopers lead the Rangers 22-16.
Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you. We're live here from Hill City. This is Coach Gien's court. We've got the Sturgis Scoopers taking on the Hill City Rangers. Production here by Wiley and Associates, and the announcers are Josh Dias and Blake Gardner. Feel free to hit the mute button. It's a joke that never gets old, right?
It never gets old.
And there is closed captioning, so if you think we sound bad with sound, just try to read us sometime.
All right, so.
Oh, Horn set a double high screen and roll. Pretty good defense there by the Rangers. So kind of a nice set play coming out of that. You see that two high post players, they set a screen and roll for Leitenberg. Defended very well.
Pretty good defense by the Rangers, like you said. Ball goes off of Bueller, so it does stay with the Scoopers here. And here's that post entry there. Looked like they could get the ball. Alex did a nice job of helping there, just kind of shutting down that passing lane there. And now here we go.
So Blaine one-on-one with Jorgensen, just going back to his right and
can't get it to go. So
Yep,
and then nice rebound there by Jorgensen. Now Bueller looking to push here. The Scoopers have done a real nice job on Bueller's drives. He's got 2 of his fouls on the offensive side on the drive. So going to be a foul there called on Buss, and that's going to be Buss's 3rd foul. So now Buss was 3 also, along with Bueller on the Ranger side. So.
Yeah, nice skip pass there by the Rangers, and I think Buss was trying to beat him to the spot and stop Steckman from going baseline, and he was a little late getting there. And so that's going to be foul number 3. So Scoopers go to Cruikshank, and he checks in. He's a 6'1" senior for the Scoopers. So Hill City with that dreaded sideline inbounds that Josh and I talk about.
Yeah,
the deep corner, just kind of a hard.
We coach up so much inbounding the ball from this position.
Oh, so a little dribble handoff. Bueller's going to organize here. High post, screen and roll.
Gets the ball over to Sullivan. So now the Rangers just run kind of a motion offense. Steckman gets the ball on the wing. And yeah, you're right. The Scoopers are really packing it down in here. Sullivan's going to get the ball into the post, kind of a fadeaway jumper there, and gets nice touch there.
He said, hey, Heiner, you did this shot in the first half. I can do the same thing. Nice shot there by Sullivan.
Yep, and now so the nice drive there all the way to the rim. And Leitenberg just goes by Bueller and gets right into the paint. Nobody stepped up. I know Jorgensen's probably saying, I can't leave Gleam here, you know, the 6'9" guy. So that's one where you just can't get beat on the dribble drive. Bueller gets the ball down into the baseline, going to be knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by Leitenberg. So 6-point lead now again for the Scoopers. Rangers will inbound, baseline out of bounds here. Steckman will trigger the ball in for the Rangers.
So that bucket by Leitenberg the last time down the court was the first bucket by a guard or wing player.
Yep, that's going to be a turnover there. Jorgensen. Heiner just kind of nice move there by Heiner, just kind of going into the defense of Sullivan, drawing the foul. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair there. Yeah, Heiner was just kind of playing possum, right? He saw that Jorgensen was going to pass that ball, laid back, and then went and got it when the pass was thrown.
So Heiner uses his body very well, and he knocks down his first free throw. That's the first free throw attempt for the Scoopers here, as they went without any attempts in the first half. That gives Heiner 9 points tonight, and this is number 10. So Heiner in double figures. He's having a nice game and stretches the lead to 8 points here for the Scoopers.
Yeah, so if you're the Rangers, you really want to run something here, try to get a bucket. 8-point lead, going to be a travel called on Steckman there, so he's going to turn the ball over. Now the defense really needs to step up for the Rangers here. Lock down here, get a stop. You don't want to kind of let it get away right here at the beginning of this third quarter if you're a Ranger fan.
Yeah, we talk about different areas of the game where kind of a danger zone, and this is one of those danger zones right now for Hill City.
Nice you give up a bucket here. The game's not over, but then you're trying to claw back in, you know, and it just takes a lot of energy. So Leitenberg puts up the three-pointer, wide open, can't get it to go. Oh, almost came down with the rebound, and it bounced up and hit Leitenberg in the chest. maybe jaw, and goes out of bounds over to the Rangers. All right, so Bueller brings the ball into the front court for the Rangers. Forces it to Steckman. Good post entry there to Jorgensen. Jorgensen going to be fouled there. Fouled on the play by Peterson. I think Peterson had pretty good position. He just kind of used his body to lean into Jorgensen. So Jorgensen's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair here.
That's second foul on Peterson. And so Eric will go to the line. First free throw attempt. Just rattles out, no good. It looks like CJ Steckman going to check in for Alex.
It looks like he has blood or something, I think. Bloody nose, maybe.
Alex goes to the locker room to get checked on.
Yeah, I think now they're maybe talking about who they want to put on who defensively here.
Well, the referees are talking. They said go check on Alex, I think. But regardless, back to live action here. Jorgensen's second one is up and good. So he goes 1 of 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, so this is a tough defensive matchup for
I was
Steckman,
just going to say that. Nice step through for Leitenberg. And yeah, if you're Hill City, you might want to look at switching that defense there for CJ Steckman. So Leitenberg kind of getting hot here. Back-to-back buckets. Sullivan, elbow jumper, no good. Big rebound there. Stolen by Bueller.
Up and in. Nice.
That's one thing he's really good at, is just anticipating passes. And
yeah, that was a big
IQ.
steal and bucket there by. See, now I don't know. Yeah, CJ, I don't know, can keep up with Leitenberg full court.
And I know what they're thinking is that they want Devin off the ball just to not pick up a cheap one.
Yeah, you might bring
also notice that they're face guarding.
Yeah, going to be a travel there by Leitenberg. So.
Yeah, but away from the ball, they're face guarding Heinert. Heinert's had a really nice game. He's at 10 points, and so Escobar's on him. And Coach Harvey saw what we saw, and he says
a little bit quicker on the ball defender there. He's going to come in, check in for CJ Steckman, just for the better defensive matchup here. So actually now Leitenberg comes out of the game. So.
Yeah, Wormstad checks back in for the Scoopers. Wormstad's dad is the new superintendent in Sturgis. He's in his first year, a colleague of mine, guarding Devin Bueller here, picking him up about 35 feet from the hoop. High post action to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to Bueller, step back. Really good defense by Sturgis. Just nothing doing for the Rangers.
It's going to be a double dribble there.
Yeah, he caught the ball on his hip, and it's going to be a turnover back to Sturgis.
Alex Steckman's going to check back into the ball game. He checks in for Brandon Escalante.
He's got a sleeve on his knee, so maybe got a little scrape on his knee. Heinert here going to bring the ball up the court. He can do it all. You know, he's really good in the paint. Got a good mid-range jumper, and now he's bringing the ball up the court. And stolen by Bueller. And Bueller, again, using defense to create some offense.
Yep, and timeout taken here by Coach Buss. Heinert, like you talked about, Heinert's just a sophomore. He's a player that we've seen, this sophomore class has seen a lot. They've played basketball together for a long time, seen at basketball camps and summer ball tournaments. So Heinert and Bueller and Steckman are very familiar with each other. Good ball player, good defense there by Bueller to get the steal and score. Brings the Rangers back to within 5 points here. So actually the Rangers made up a point since halftime and just right in the ball game. They're just sticking right with it. So
yeah, so Coach Buss quick to call that timeout. What's he telling his crew?
Well, I mean, they've turned the ball over a couple times to Bueller, and they didn't do that in the first half. Hill City's got 2 easy layups there, so I'm sure he's talking about, hey, let's value the basketball, right? We didn't turn the ball over in the first half. We started to a couple times. Probably a good timeout just to gather them, you know.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it snowballs, right? And he's just like, we're fine, relax. You know, get back to the way we were playing in the first half.
And Coach Harvey is saying, hey guys, look, our defensive energy is what's going to bring us our offense. And so continue to get in the passing lane, create turnovers, and really make it hard for Sturgis on offense. So a little full court press here.
I think
Sullivan.
It's just man-to-man press, yep. Sullivan will.
Leitenberg checked back into the game for Wormstad's in also. You can see again face guarding away from the ball. Nice back door.
Good defense there by Jairo of the Rangers. You know, we haven't talked about it. Jairo started tonight's ball game earlier in the year. Brandon Ramirez has been the starter. He's out in the last couple of games with a foot. So Jairo Escobar coming, doing a real nice job defensively for the Rangers here tonight. Alex gets mid-range jumper, can't get it to go, and Heiner up with the rebound for the Scoopers. Now they look to run. They do have some numbers with them. Bueller.
What a steal.
Yeah, just steps up and steals that pass there. And gets the ball out to Steckman. Steckman's going to take the three just a little bit off, and Peterson comes down with the rebound for the Scoopers. Now the Scoopers have a 2-on-2 here.
Wormstad, dribble drive, finds Bleem for a little jumper. He follows his own shot, gets the rebound, going to kick out to Peterson. They'll reset here. Wormstad looks to back door, and Leitenberg, kind of the point guard with Buss being out. He's going to organize the team. 24 on the shot clock.
Fifth place, so it's probably a high screen and roll here. Everett Sullivan does a nice job of stepping up and
they just
stopping
switch
that.
and
But now, look at Bueller, anticipates that, but the ball goes right to Heinert there. Down to 13 seconds. He's going to try to take that shot there. Can't get it to go, and Bueller comes down with the rebound. Really nice defensive possession for the Rangers, and Bueller gets it off to Steckman. Going to be called on the foul there. That foul is called on Leitenberg.
Yeah, and that's what we said. If Hill City runs the floor, Bueller's going to find you. He'll reward you for running the floor. So nice job of Steckman running the floor. A little different look here, triangle. A lot of times this is a screen-to-screener set when you run a triangle like this.
And so Bleem's going to check out, give the Scoopers some good minutes there in the second half. And Miller will check in for Bleem. It looks like America's play here, actually, out of
Devin
that
coming out, and then they can feed the post out of that. But good help by Miller on the weak side. That's where Escobar maybe flashes high post. You get a little either high, low.
Nice pump fake there by Jorgensen. Gets all the way to the rim, but can't get it to fall. And Heinert comes down with another rebound there. Heinert's having a real nice game for the Scoopers so far. Miller gets the ball. He's going to attack the basket. And can't get it to go.
Good contest there by Jorgensen.
And nice rebound by Jorgensen. Now Bueller's looking to push. They got going to be a call for a carry there. Going to turn the ball over to the Scoopers. And it looks like Krupchik checks back into the ball game for the Scoopers. Scoopers a little bit deeper than the Rangers here. They're playing more players. See if that affects the fourth quarter legs of the Rangers. They've been playing have a pretty short bench, and they're used to playing the whole ball game. So
Leitenberg.
Nice, Leitenberg's really sparked the Scoopers here in
He's got
the second half.
All of the field goals in this half for the Scoopers. So 6 now for Leitenberg, and it's a 30-23 game.
Nice pass there into Escobar. Can't handle the pass though, and Miller comes out with the rebound, and now Leitenberg looking to push.
Heinert gets the ball on a handoff, and he steps into that one. He's feeling it. Shot no good. Bueller tries to tap it out, and Steckman gets it off to the races. 1-on-2. He defeats one guy and another.
Up and in. Nice move by Steckman there. Get around Heinert and gets it up and in. So back to a 5-point game here for the Rangers.
At 13 points now for Steckman. He's having a nice game.
Let's see if the Rangers can get a stop here. Oh, good backdoor there to Heinert. And the ball goes.
Bleem up and, nope, Peterson. Peterson was up and in, and they're going to get a foul on Eric Jorgensen. That'll be his first foul tonight.
Boy, that's a tough one. Looked like the offensive player kind of lowered his shoulder and pushed Jorgensen off, and then Jorgensen gets called with the foul, so it's going to send Peterson to the line there. It's going to be a...
So basket counts. And then a foul
on Jorgensen.
No, foul.
Yeah, foul on Jorgensen.
Okay, so Peterson gets a 3-point play. Then it looks like Eric gets his second foul.
Yep, and so the Sturgis Scoopers are going to inbound the ball from underneath their own basket here.
Okay, so 25-33 here, 1 minute to go. Heinert, top of the key, guarded by Escalante.
Yeah.
Nice spin move, tough shot, and it's up and good. That's
So
a 5-point
Yeah, Heinert did
possession.
the same thing in the first half. They just knew that they were Heinert has the size advantage over Escalante. He's a really good defender, but he's giving up a foot right there. So Heinert's smart, just taking him down to the post and
I really like Heinert's game, Josh. I hadn't seen him play before tonight. I know you're familiar with him, but boy, he is smooth with the basketball. He can score from a lot of different places. And Hill City's even trying to face guard him to stop him from getting the ball. So he's really carried this Sturgis team today as he's got 14 points. Just a quick check-in. Lando showed me that on the boys' side, Douglas is beating Red Cloud right now by 13 or 14. So
51-40 current score there.
Again, that sultry voice you just heard there was Landon Wiley tuning in. So 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. 10-point game, and Hill City really needs a bucket to stem this momentum here. And they go into Jorgensen. They try to run that. I like that little screen. It's an option play that they run. Ball's tipped, kept alive. Jorgensen gonna miss the dunk. Rebounded by.
Then it'd be foul there called on Jorgensen.
Clean.
So no, it's going to be called on Jorgensen. So that's one, you
15, so that's, my score is off here, so that's 3.
Yeah, three personal fouls against Don Jorgensen.
Sorry,
so 31 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Ian Jorgensen's going to check in, I think, for Eric here.
As will Jairo Escobar, probably going to give
Brandon Escalante a break here.
So if you're Coach Buss, you're looking here, maybe you go down to Bleem. You have Leitenberg, who's created a shot pretty well. You have Heinert, so some good scoring options. Hill City needs to really dig in, play good, solid defense here. For the last 23 seconds, shot clock is off. They try to run a little backdoor, then post Heinert up, dig down.
Oh, Jorgensen's got to help there. Just the help didn't come quick enough. Nice move by Heinert and an easy bucket for him.
So, Steckman, shot on the way, no
can't
good.
Get it to go. 1.5 seconds left. And unfortunately, if you're a Ranger fan, this last minute and a half of this quarter, it's been a 7-0 run here for the Scoopers. It was a 5-point game, and they've kind of stretched it out. They're 12-point lead right now. Ball game's obviously still within reach for the Rangers. Try to get a stop here. They're just going to in-ball the ball and go to the quarter. So 25-37, Scooper lead here.
Yeah, and Josh, if you're Coach Harvey, if you're Coach Buss, you're saying, guys, our defense has been spectacular. Nothing has been easy for the Rangers. That was a 7-point quarter. If you have another 7-point quarter, they can't catch you. So I missed what happened there. I was looking down.
So it was a turnover on the Rangers. Looked like it was tipped out by, dual possession there. They do say that Eric was the last to touch it, so it goes over to the Scoopers here.
So inbound to Bleem. And Leitenberg comes to get the ball and set the offense. So Rangers start Bueller, Steckman, Jorgensen, and Escobar. Escobar face guarding Heinert. Good little flex cut there by Sturgis, and Peterson comes off the top of that screen. They're going to go down into Bleem. He's posting on the left block.
I'd take it right at him if I was the Scoopers, and he does that. Puts it in. Nice move there by Bleem. 14-point lead now for the Scoopers, and Bueller brings the ball into the front court. Bueller's going to get around going to be fouled there on Bleem.
So Bleem's first. Bleem does have 14 points tonight. He's having a really nice game.
Yep, Bueller's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. I like Bueller attacking the rim there. The officials have really kind of tightened up the calls on the ball game, and so you know that as a defensive player, you know that as an offensive player too. So he took it right to the rim. He gets to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. First one bounces out, no good. We'll get the second one here.
Yeah, Rangers have shot pretty well from the line tonight.
Second one is up and good for Bueller. Rangers going to bring some pressure here. Just a man-to-man press. Steckman on Leitenberg. Now Bueller's going to run and jump. And
Nice drive by Wormstead.
Yeah.
He goes right at Sullivan. Basket is good. That's his first bucket of the game and gets Sturgis over the 40-point threshold. Pass is going to sail out of bounds, and that'll turn back over to Sturgis. So not really the way Coach Harvey wanted the first minute and 3 seconds to go. They're going to have to really regroup, come together as a team, and try to battle back here.
Yeah, they just need to kind of take a deep breath here, play solid defense, and then get back and try to get a bucket, right? You just need to get buckets one at a time. You can't get it all back at once. So starts on the defensive side of the ball here.
Nice little cross screen to get Vleem the ball, and he goes up and no good. That's going to be over the back on Vleem. So that's 2 quick fouls there for Vleem, and that is foul number 4 this half for the Scoopers.
15 foul looks like. We just put the 5th one out there. So 2 more, and the Rangers will be in the bonus. Only Vleem's 2nd foul in the ball game, so not really in any trouble for him.
Nice dribble drive by Bueller.
Yep, and gets right to the rim and fouled by Wormstad. So
essentially what they're doing, Josh, is just clearing out the right side, so everybody starts there and then goes left. Bueller dribble drives to the right, and it's worked the last 2 possessions. He goes to the line. Rangers 6 out of 9 at the free throw line tonight. That's going to be foul number 2 on Wormstad.
Bueller gets the first one to go.
Nice thing is Hill City scoring points here with the clock stopped. That's an advantage, part of the anatomy of a comeback. 2nd bucket is good, so he's 3 out of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Steckman, good defense there.
And 9 points for Bueller tonight.
I kind of like here if Sullivan kind of double teams this pass and get it in, and now Steckman's going to stay on Leitenberg.
No, Sullivan's on Leitenberg. Steckman's over here on Peterson. He's going to run and jump, and just can't quite get that thing. And now it's a scramble, and good job by Jorgensen stepping in front of that. Wormstad contesting. Skip pass to Escobar, finds Bueller. They put him in a screen and roll action. Wormstad guarding Bueller. Step back is no good. Rebounded by Heinert, who looks to push. And numbers here for Sturgis.
Oh, Bueller's going to almost steal it away, but Heinert gets it back, and kind of a scramble here. Going to be out of bounds, so Rangers creating a little bit of chaos here defensively.
So Hill City continues to hang around with 5:53 left in the final quarter. Another bucket would be big here. We'll see what Coach Harvey draws up. Looks like maybe they might want to go inside here. No help yet. Now the help comes a little late finding that.
The Scoopers are just so long. They're trying to go over the top, and they've done a good job of tipping away that post entry. They're fronting the post, a little bit different philosophy than what the Rangers are just playing behind there, making it difficult to get Jorgensen the ball there in the post.
So Escobar gets the ball. Screen and roll with Bueller. Kicks out to Steckman. Big shot. Big shot by Alex
right
Steckman.
For 3, and he knocks it down. So back to a 10-point ball game here. And it looks like the Laramie Coach Harvey calls a timeout here. 5:33 left to play in the ball game. Rangers get it back to a 10-point game.
Yeah, that's the 3rd three-pointer of the game for Alex Steckman. That gives him 16. And he's really had a nice game. He's got half of the points for the Rangers and really stepped up when Hill City has needed him.
Yeah, and we've talked about it. One nice thing about this Ranger ball club is they have a number of different players that can step up any night. They've had four different ball players that have led the team in scoring so far this year.
So right now they have 4 guys in double figures, averaging double figures, right?
4 guys averaging double figures in Bueller, Jorgensen, Sullivan, and Steckman. So to have those options is obviously nice. And we're still a young ball club, right? We've talked about we call the super softs between Sullivan, Steckman, and Bueller, and then Jorgensen's just a junior and out there on the court. So, doing some nice things this year, and I think the future is pretty bright for the Rangers. So
Hill City looks to run and jump, and then they zone up away from the ball, throws ahead to Steckman. Oh, and he just mistimed his steps. You could sort of see that one coming. That happens, though, and Wormstad back the other way.
Yep, so the Rangers fight back, though. They're going to play good, solid defense. 10-point ball game. Oh, almost get another steal there. Good backdoor. Going to be a travel, so Rangers force another turnover here, and they're going to have a chance to inch a bit closer here.
That almost reminds me of the year we were coaching together, and we were down 8 to lead Deadwood, and Clint Lewis had a breakaway, and he tried to dunk it, and he missed, right? Do you remember that?
Yep.
And then the next possession, we get another steal, and Nash tried to dunk it, and he missed. We didn't look like very good coaches that day, did we?
Just make a layup.
So the Rangers back the other way, down 10. Nice handoff play. Bueller can't get it to go. So Wormstad runs the point. Kicks it over to Vleen. Jolly handles the ball, guarded by Sullivan. Now Heinert.
Yeah, Heinert has been really kind of the X factor here for the Scoopers. He's going to good double team there by Sullivan.
Ooh. Jolly, dribble drive. Oh, and there's an offensive rebound. You just need to grab it. They get a travel here, so 10-point game, 4:24 left.
Yeah, and Coach Buss knew it right away. I don't know that Vleen liked the call, but Coach Buss said, yep, just kind of shuffled your feet there. So.
All right, so back the other way here. Man-to-man defense again for Sturgis. Really been solid on the defensive end. So has Hill City for the most part. Been a fun defensive game. Again, Hill City likes that option route out of the screen. Air ball by
Bueller.
Bueller.
Heinert comes down with the rebound for the Scoopers. And
they call a carry. Now, I don't know if you saw this earlier, but they called a carry on Devin.
Yeah,
and Coach Harvey said, hey, Wormstad's carrying the ball also. And so they get that back. Coach Buss says, I'm going to call a timeout to settle my guys down. We're halfway through the fourth, so Hill City not quite at that magic number, but still within striking distance. There's a lot of time left.
Yeah, we talked about it kind of similar here to the Spearfish game that we had a couple weeks ago with, you get down to that single digit and the team that's ahead really starts to tighten up. And, Hill City's at that 10-point margin right now. They score another bucket here, and it does. If you're the lead team, you kind of get a little hot underneath the collar, and everything seems a little harder for you.
Yeah, so I think, like you said, if you're Coach Buss, you're saying, hey, guys, take a deep breath. You've got a 10-point lead. They have to come to you. The clock is our friend. On the flip side, if you're Coach Harvey, you're saying, our defensive intensity has been really, really good. We're creating some turnovers. We just have to convert at the other end. So the offense has really gotten in the way of Hill City's, basically their comeback effort right here. So they clear out the side of the floor. Remember, they did that a couple times earlier. Jorgensen comes over for the screen and roll. Sullivan, midline jumper, no good. And again, good rebound by Sturgis. Sturgis is not giving up many second chance opportunities.
Yep, now Heinert controls the basketball, and he's going to try to get tough shot there by Heinert. Gets it to go.
16 now for Heinert, and he's had a really solid game.
Yeah, big shot there. So now the Rangers are coming down. 3:30 left to play in the ball game.
Kind of a UCLA rub there, using Jorgensen as the screener. They try a flex. Devin open for a second, closely guarded by Wormstad. Step back is no good.
Yep, and Heinert comes down with another rebound. Ooh, that was close to
3-on-2. Wormstad dribbles and scores. Tough shot contested by Jorgensen.
Yeah, two big buckets there by Sturgis to just trying to give them some breathing room there. We talked about, the Rangers trying to break that 10-point barrier, and the Sturgis Scoopers just are not letting the Rangers kind of get to that mark.
And that makes it hard, when it's not falling offensively.
Yep, good move there by Bueller. Good backdoor cut, and nice find there by Jorgensen. So Rangers pull it back to within 12, 2:41 left to play in the ball game. Getting to the point where, we got to get some stops if you're the Rangers.
Yeah, and really maybe stick together as a team. You can just kind of feel like it's frustrating when you can't score, right? And that's what good defensive teams do. They really frustrate the other team. And Hill City has not played very well on offense, but I really give a lot of credit to Sturgis. They're playing very solid defense.
Yep, absolutely, and yeah, you're right. When it gets tough, when the scoring doesn't go, it kind of everybody kind of says, well, I'm gonna break the drought, right? I'm gonna go get it for my team, and it just kind of starts to snowball a little bit.
Yeah, and typically I don't think it comes from a negative place. It's not like anybody's trying to be selfish. If anything, it's like I got to get us going. It is my job to get the team going, but playing one-on-one or hero ball isn't really the recipe to beat a good defensive team, right? It's moving without the ball, it's sharing the ball, and then using your defense to create some offense. So we'll see here. Hill City's going to do a full court, I would guess, looks like man-to-man press, but I thought maybe they'd hit him with a zone trap or something like that. They'll stick in this man-to-man. So Sullivan and Steckman guarding Leitenberg. Leitenberg's just going to clear out, and he says, I can go by Sullivan, and here comes Steckman. They find Peterson. Now they get the ball across half court. Really good pressure defense by Hill City right now, guarding everybody in every passing lane. Wormstad.
Heiner.
Yeah, you just feel like if there's...
good defense there by Everett Sullivan.
They're going to call a foul.
I think Everett called a timeout while he was on the floor. No, they did call a foul. Interesting. So Sullivan's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a bonus here.
So that foul is going to be on Peterson. That's 3 now on Peterson, and that's 17 fouls. So Hill City is in the bonus on the rest of the way.
So a couple big free throws here for Everett Sullivan. Free throw up and good for the Rangers.
So a chance to get it back to 10 here. And again, the free throw line has really been beneficial to the Rangers. They're shooting it really well from the line. They're actually 4 of 5 here in the fourth quarter.
Second one also good for Sullivan. Jairo Escobar is going to check back into the ball game. He'll check in for Brandon Escalante.
Yeah, I think he's saying that we'll put Escalante and we'll just have him face guard Heinert, and you can see it that he's just following Heinert right here at half court, and not going to let him touch the ball because Heinert he's had the magic touch tonight. So Leitenberg dribbles Sullivan, throws it to Peterson, leaves Wormstad open, kind of a 2-on-1, nice ball movement. I think he traveled.
He
took a little hop step before. Yep. He took a hop step there, and that's going to be a travel, so the ball turns back over to the Rangers. 10-point game, 2:05 to go. Again, you're watching live from Hill City, South Dakota. Hill City versus Sturgis live at Coach Ginn's court. Sullivan dribbles, and Rangers might want to be a little quicker in their offense here, sense of urgency, and Bueller.
Block there, nice block there by Gleam. Ball will still stay with the Rangers.
Like you said, if you can just get to that single digits, it's just such a mental deal. But credit to Sturgis, Hill City's not been able to get it to single digits here.
Nice. Good defense there, trying to get Alex Steckman on the three-pointer. Good pass, and then now Alex has got a wide-open three-pointer there. He puts it up and knocks it down. So now it's down to a 7-point game, 1:39 left to play in the ball game. So big three, nice play there by the Rangers, and Steckman knocks it down. We said it, you
could see Coach Buss talking to Leitenberg saying, look, he is their three-point threat. Like, you cannot let him get an open shot.
Nice look by Jairo Escobar. I don't think he has a field goal tonight. And
that's 4 3-pointers for Steckman, and that gives Steckman 19 points tonight. So he's done a lot of the heavy lifting.
Leitenberg came down to double team Escobar, and he found Steckman there. Nice play. So Rangers still alive, not dead yet. They're going to come out and pressure the ball, I'm sure, here. Actually, the Rangers only have 4 team fouls also. So they have the ability to be really aggressive. You actually probably want to get into the bonus here at some point and make the Scoopers win it from the free throw line potentially. So
yeah, another game Landon just showed me was down in Red Cloud. Douglas still leads with just under 2 minutes to go, right around that 2-minute mark. So possibly an upset there. So Hill City, like you said, Josh, they can be very aggressive. They can go for the ball, and if they foul, they foul.
Yeah, I think you want to, too. With 1:40 left, only 4 team fouls. At some point, you're going to need to stop the clock.
So yeah, and you and I are both like defensive purists, but let's say like trust the defense. But at some point, you got to start to foul here. And there's a steal.
Then he gets it into Bueller, and Bueller knocks it down. So now down to a 5-point game here. Rangers trying to make a furious comeback here, and Leitenberg going to beat the press, and he gets right into the rim and gets it to go. Nice move
Good
there
answer
by
Leitenberg.
Yeah, and he's been big for them in the second half.
So a little sense of urgency for the Rangers as Steckman and Bueller play catch. Steckman on fire here.
Yeah,
22
4-point
now.
game now, and the Rangers really want to attack the basketball, right? So
that ball's going to be out of bounds.
So the Rangers are going to turn the ball over. 1 minute left to go, and Coach Buss now is going to take a timeout and say, hey, we need to settle down. He's telling the Scoopers, we're still leading the ball game, but obviously all the momentum with the Rangers right now with a couple steals and a couple big threes by Alex
Could
Steckman.
we see a repeat of the girls' game? If you weren't watching earlier, the Hill City girls trailed much of the fourth quarter as a tie game with 9 seconds left. Sturgis had the ball, trying to run some offense. Anna Dean gets a steal, goes down, and makes a shot at the buzzer to win. So still got some work to do to get to that point, but with a minute to go and
Ranger basketball.
Hill City, each team has one timeout left. That might come into play, but I think you're 100% right, Josh. You're going to try to, on this, going forward, you're going to try to deny the heck out of the ball, and then you're going to foul. And I think you're at the point where you have to start fouling with only 4 team fouls.
Right now it is Rangers basketball, right? So
yes.
if you go down and get a score, a 2-point game with 50 seconds left, then you don't
at that
foul.
point you don't.
But
right.
you can be ultra aggressive still because you're not putting them on the line. And although I do kind of like maybe you do be ultra aggressive to get a steal, and if you foul, oh well, because if it gets to be a 10-second game, you're going to need to put them on the line.
Looks like Sturgis is going to come up, and they're going to play some full court defense now. So Coach Buss says that, hey, we're gonna go down. We're gonna at least do it playing full court pressure defense. So Bueller gets the ball. He might get a head of steam going this way. Is the only thing you give up if you play full court defense. Handoff. Oh, skip pass.
Really good defense. And yes,
there's Escobar.
Yeah, nice find by Steckman. So a 2-point game now in Heinert. He's one that if I'm Sturgis, I want the ball in Heinert's hand. He's been really good here. And there's going to be a foul called. And like I said, I think that's okay if you're the Rangers. It's only your 15th foul, right? Nothing hurt. No, you're not in the bonus. 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. So
regardless, what a great comeback. One thing to note is Tyan Buss has been on the bench this whole second half, and I don't know if there was an injury or what exactly the deal. Sturgis ran an out-of-bounds play here earlier where Peterson kicked the ball out and they went into Vliem. Doesn't look like they want to do that this time.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens here. If the Scoopers are going to shoot a 3-pointer there, I think that's exactly what you want if you're the Rangers, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Bueller. And so the Scoopers don't have to shoot.
Yeah, right.
The shot clock's off, so if you're Coach Buss, I don't know if that's quite the shot you want there.
So now if you're Coach Harvey, you're saying get a 5 count here, deny, and then foul.
Yeah, you need to get it. I say you foul pretty early in the shot clock here. Yeah, and that's what Steckman does
so
there.
There's 6 fouls. They still have 1 to give. Shot clock's off, like we talked about.
I don't think Sturgis has shot many free throws tonight. I know that Heinert shot knocked down. He's a good free throw shooter. You probably don't want to foul Heinert.
Yeah,
ideally, you probably foul one of the big guys if you can.
Yep, Sturgis is 3 for 3 at the line tonight, so they've only got 3 attempts. And looks like they're going to foul Peterson, so they'll put Peterson at the line. He is 1 of 1 tonight. He's got 3 points. So I know you said play it out, but I really like extending the basketball game in this situation. When did I say play it out?
Well, you said you're a defensive purist.
Well, we are. But here you have to foul. 1-1. Stop arguing with me. It's a great game.
Peterson's going to be...
Oh, that hit every part of the rim.
It was deep, and he gets the shooter's roll on that. So
now Hill City's played in, we talk about some close games. This is just, they're a young team, so kind of learning how to win. They played a close one in Bell, close one in Custer. They battled their way back. It's a 2-possession game right now. So sideline break, I love that play. We invented it, Josh. Deep 3 is no good.
Now you got to foul right away again, yeah.
I like that play call by Coach Harvey.
And they got a good shot. Everett Sullivan is somebody that you're just plumb happy with him taking that three-pointer right at the end of the ball game because he can knock it down. He's proven that in his short career here with the Rangers. So Peterson going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more big free throws
now
here.
1-1 here, so Coach Buss actually brings the Sturgis team back. He wants to set his defense, not let Hill City get a running start at him.
Yeah, Peterson's got a nice touch there. You can tell that he's a pretty decent shooter. Knocks down that one. He'll earn the bonus.
So that lead stretches back to 5s.
And another shooter's roll there.
Yeah, great touch. Inbounds to Sullivan.
You see, Sullivan's going to take it right to the rim. I think that's the right play, but he can't get it to go. And now Gleam's going to go to the free throw line. It'll be the bonus, though, but there's 9 seconds left to play in the ball game. So a couple really big free throws by Peterson here to kind of, you don't want to say salt it away yet, but I mean really big free throws to stretch that lead back out for the Scoopers.
Yeah, a lot of credit to Hill City coming back, showing some grit, not giving up. Remember, we talked about it where it was like, boy, they were down 15 at one point. Came back, cut it to 1 possession. Gleam shoots and scores his first one. Sturgis doing a nice job. They haven't missed a free throw tonight. But then credit to Sturgis for keeping their composure. When Hill City did cut it to 1 possession, they were able to close the game out. The announcer's jinx there. They finally miss a free throw. Buehler's going to shoot a 3. No good, and that will do it for tonight.
Yeah, so hard-fought game. Nice win for the Sturgis Scoopers. Really nice